What is up, guys? Welcome back to LEGO Nerd Productions, and today we are taking a look at set 71718, Wu's Battle Dragon. Now, this set is recommended for ages 7 and up, has 321 pieces, and comes with 2 minifigures. And in my opinion, this is one of the best sets that has come out recently, so let's go ahead and take a better look at the minifigures. Alright, you guys, so taking a look at the first minifigure, we have Master Wu. And I love Master Wu's Season 13 suit. I think it turned out looking really nice. The printing on this figure is really good as well. Now the head, hair, hat, and legs are all reused from his Season 11 suit. But that's not a bad thing because I think his Season 11 suit was really good. So reusing that here is not a bad idea. He has this shoulder armor, which I really don't know where it's from, but it's really cool shoulder armor. His torso printing is really nice as well, and his face printing is awesome. Let's go ahead and remove some parts. And now we can get a better look at his face and torso. I love this torso printing. It looks really good. As well as his face. It looks really nice. And on the back, we also have printing on the back of his head and the back of his torso. No alternate face, but he does have a braid on the back, which I think looks really cool. And is really useful for like a purist first Ninjago master. And then his back printing is very well done. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next minifigure. Alright, so taking a look at our next figure, we have Galek, and this is the gecko of this set. I really like his torso printing. I think it looks really cool. And I love the use of this purple. It looks really cool. His face print is pretty cool. There is another second facial expression, which we'll take a look at in a second. He has a crossbow, basically, and then he has a quiver on the back. And then if we remove all of these pieces, we can take a closer look at his face and back printing. So if we turn this figure around, you can see his facial expression right here, which is a scared look, and then he has a slingshot and some other stuff on the back of his torso. But this is a really cool figure. But let's go ahead and take a look at the side build of this set. Alright, so taking a look at the side build, this is just a build that holds one of the Blades of Deliverance, and I really do like the side builds of this wave. They're all really basic, but they look really cool, and it saves pieces for the builds, which make the builds really good. So this is a cool little side build. I love the use of the brand new green flame pieces. I love those pieces so much. And I love the way the sword is held. They just use some clips right here, as you can see, and the sword just slides right in there. And it really doesn't move. Like, it's not coming out unless you lift it upside down. That's the only time this sword is really going to come out of its place. So that's a pretty cool side build. But let's go ahead and take a look at the thing you've all been wanting to see, the build. So taking a look at the build itself, I love this dragon build. It is one of the best Ninjago dragons in my opinion. It turned out looking really cool. And it was a really slow build process, to be honest. Like, I don't understand why it was really slow. But in the end, it turned out to look like an amazing set. So let's just go ahead and take closer looks at this build. So first, let's take a look at the legs. Alright, so the legs of this dragon have a decent amount of articulation. So if we look at the front, you can move it up and down. The knee does not move because of this droid piece right there, so that knee is not moving. But then you do have some articulation at the foot, which is really cool. The back leg is where more articulation is, so like you can move it up and down and stuff like that. But there's also a bend at the knee, which is really cool. Like, it can move very well, and then the foot can also move as well, just like the front foot. And it can stand pretty well. It's just you got to get it in the right position in order for it to stand, or it will start to fall over. But that's pretty much it for the legs. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the tail. So taking a look at the tail, there's a lot of articulation here as well. It is on a hinge right here, and then the rest of it is on ball joints, which works for a really articulated tail, and you can move this in many different poses. Like, you can have the tail curled, which looks really good. The way I normally have it on my shelf is curled upwards like this, which looks really good as well. But yeah, there's a lot of articulation. I wish that this wasn't on a hinge. It helps for up and down movement, but you can't move it side to side, which is a downgrade. But at the same time, if you think about it, you can move it like this, which can really make it go side to side, like on the ground. So that's pretty much it for the articulation in the tail. Let's go ahead and take a look at the head. So taking a look at the build for the head, I really like the way it turned out for this brick build head. It's one of the better brick built dragon heads. It does look really cool. I really do wonder what it would have looked like molded, but I really do like the way it really pulls off the look of Chompy from the show. I really do think it turned out good. And there's a lot of movement in the neck. Like, it can move very well. It's on ball joints as well as a hinge, like the tail. So this kit has very good movement. I love the way the head is actually built. For the bottom part, you can see that there is a cheese slope and one of the skate pieces, which looks really cool, and it's on one of the snot bricks. And I really do like the way that looks, as well as using these pieces to have the curvature. So I really do like the way the head looks, but let's look at the wings. Alright, so taking a look at the wings, it has a decent amount of movement. It can move really, really far upwards, but it can't really go past this point downwards, which I'm okay with. And the reason why it can't do that is because the leg is preventing it to go further. But that's a good look for the dragon anyway, so it's not a big deal if it can't go further. And then they used this plastic fabric piece as the wing, and then they used this little black piece to connect the wings to the Technic build, which we can take a look at as well. There's a lot of Technic involved in the wings, but that's pretty much it for the wings. And then while we're up here, we can go ahead and slide Master Wu into the seat of the dragon, as well as put his staff right here. And this is a pretty snug fit for Master Wu. And as well, this seat is removable from the dragon, so if you just wanted to have Chompy freely, you can. But that's pretty much it for the build, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Alright, so taking a look at the box, I love the box art for the Season 13 sets. They look really, really good. I love all the details on the box as well. It shows off the set very well. You can see the figures down here, as well as the entire build on the box. And then if we go up here, you can see all the information you need to know about this set. And then if we turn the box around, you can see the set number once again, and then it just shows off the set in greater detail. Shows a play function with the gecko, and that's pretty much it for the back of the box. So that's really going to do it for the box, and now let's go ahead and go into my final verdict. So overall, I would give this set an A+. I really, really do love this set. Definitely one of the best Season 13 sets, honestly. And that's crazy to think about, because it is literally one of the smallest sets in the wave, but it also brings some of the best play features as well as builds. So overall, A+ for me. Let me know what you think of this set if you have it, or if you're planning to get it, let me know. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. But yeah, guys, this is LEGO Productions. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.